Uncertainty avoidance is characterized with the degree to which members of a society tend to avoid risky and uncertain situations. Stress caused by the unknown future, as defined by Hofstede, makes such a society prefer fixed regulations and organization structures which will minimize the risk from the unknown. In contrast, members of social groups with weaker uncertainty avoidance degree will be more likely to welcome and accept uncertainty. Hofstede emphasized the impact of uncertainty avoidance on the perception of expected behavior at a specific age of a person, giving an example of a Japanese preschool child who is given the freedom to show his or her emotions. However, from that stage on until university, they are expected to strictly conform with school regulations. In contrast, the American social system imposes stricter rules at preschool stage and more freedom at the following higher education levels, while studying at university suggests increased competition. According to Hofstede, short-term oriented societies value freedom, achievement, and caring of oneself. Analytical thinking and consistency of thought is a priority with a focus on present result. Long-term oriented cultures are focused on learning, adaptiveness, and self-discipline. Thinking of the abstract future rather than the current moment has an influence on the concept of success and profit, which is always thought of as a future possibility within long-term oriented cultures. They tend to rely on common sense and investment in lifelong projects in order to save for the future. Drawing on Hofstede's interpretation of long and short-term orientation of cultures, it could be concluded that the interaction in the multicultural settings may be mainly influenced in terms of people's understanding of time and motivation for achievement. Short-term oriented societies would be more inclined to search for logical reasoning and particular explanation, while long-term orientation would predispose a focus on variety of ways for solving a specific problem. Indulgence versus restraint measures social factors related to happiness and satisfaction of life. Indulgent societies would strive for free gratification of their basic needs and desires associated with life enjoyment and pleasure. Much more control over gratification and needs would regulate a restrained society in order to save for the future. Research evidence show a trend to higher degree of indulgence in South and North America, Western Europe, and some regions of Sub-Saharan Africa, while Eastern Europe, Asia, and the Arab world seem to be more restrained. In restrained societies, expression of personal opinion would not be desirable. In contrast, a higher degree of indulgence can signify a desire for self-expression and more active involvement in the process of communication.